year we had this theme, Make-A-Wish Upon a Star, but the same way of helping to make the dreams come true of children with life-threatening illnesses by collecting donations from all schools and residents in the area.
All of Fox Chapel area's 6 schools helped to raise last year's total of $21,000. Hopefully this year's effort will top that huge mark of last year.
We even have set up a curbside drop-off site in front of the high school auditorium so those viewers from home can come and donate to this great cause without getting out of the car. Nick will be at this site until 1:25 taking your donation.
And at the end of the telethon, we will add the donations to see how many wishes we will grant this year. And we will give the traveling trophy to the district school that has put forth the greatest effort in their fundraising activities.
If you missed the telethon today, don't worry. It will be re-airing every day throughout the holidays on Comcast Channel 3 for West Deer, Comcast Channel 19 in Tarentum, and TCI Channel 13.
Stay tuned right now for the telethon, and later when we take you live to Dorseyville, O'Hara, Fairview, Kerr, and Hartwood to recognize their efforts towards the Make-A-Wish goal.
Let's move now to the high school auxiliary gym, where we will officially kick off the 1998 Make-A-Wish Telethon.
Good morning, I'm Tom Pizzini, and I'd like to welcome you to the 9th Annual Make-A-Wish Telethon.
And I'm Tina D'Annunzio. This morning we're going to be taking your donations to promote Make-A-Wish for children with life-threatening illnesses. We assure you that this morning will be 3.5 hours of fun, generosity, and holiday entertainment.
In a few moments, we will turn to our first guest of the day, our principal, Dr. Torito. He will then have the chance to introduce our superintendent, school board members, and the borough mayors.
Well, with no further ado, here is our special guest, Dr. Torito.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tom. How are you folks today?
Pretty good. How are you, Dr. Torito?
I guess we're all excited for a great telethon.
Oh, yes,
right?
definitely.
We have set our goal pretty high. Do you think we'll be able to make it?
Yes. Last year we raised over $21,000.
And what's our goal for this year?
More than that.
Yeah. More than that. You just want to beat last year.
Right.
Well, let me say good morning and season's greetings to everyone who's in the audience. I'm so proud of all of our students. They work so hard throughout the year. This is a year-round activity. It's not something that just happens on the morning of the last day of school before the winter break, but rather it's something that takes planning that occurs throughout the year, and our students work very hard. So I want to say congratulations to all of the students who have worked hard to make this event successful. Congratulations to Ms. Tabas and Mr. Martin, who are the teachers that are primarily in charge, but also to all of our faculty who support all of the activities and actually tolerate a little confusion throughout the year, and especially in December, as we work to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Telethon. And what a wonderful activity that is. It was about 8 or 9 years ago that our student body was looking for an activity that they could commit to, something that they could begin working to make part of our school. And after considering a number of charitable events, they selected the Make-A-Wish activity primarily because of its focus on youngsters and young children. And we're very glad that they did. Over the years, we've been, I think, very successful in arranging for many students to have their wishes fulfilled. I'd like to ask Joe John. Joe is the president of our student council, to join me here on the stage. Hi, Joe. Joe, all of the students have been working so hard this year to raise money for the telethon. How have you been involved?
Student council has been involved in many ways, but it's mostly the students. There's been so many raffles, things during QRT, the comedy show. Students just have a lot of creative ideas that come up. The Accounting 1 students I know invested their money and are now donating it to Make-A-Wish. So everybody's getting involved, everybody's trying to contribute. It's been a year-long thing, and hopefully we'll be able to exceed our goal.
That's great. That's great. Have you been involved in any of the activities?
Actually, yeah. Student council is the assembly today. The Velcro maze is coming back, and student council is lining up teams to go through, and the money raised there will donate to Make-A-Wish.
Okay, so after the telethon today, we're going to get all the students together in the gymnasium and have a little bit of a celebration ourselves.
Yeah.
Huh?
Great.
Okay, well, Joe, I want to thank you for the hard work that you do all year long. Without the student council, we really wouldn't be able to do as many things as we do throughout the year. And Joe, as student council president, has really served us well this year. And we've got still a couple more months to use his expertise. And so, Joe, we're happy that you're here, and thanks for all you do.
Thanks, Joe.
I would also like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Alan Fager. Alan is going to say a few words, and there are some special guests that he's going to introduce. Alan?
Thank you very much, Dr. Torito. I appreciate it very much. This is a very exciting time, and so much enthusiasm, excitement that's generated by the students and of all the schools, really, for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Our students do such a wonderful job in their studies, in their classrooms, and they're very successful when they go on to, after they graduate from Fox Chapel. But one of the important lessons that they also learn is community service and giving to others, and that's one of the important things that we're doing here today, is to help everybody learn better about how they can contribute and what it really means to give community service. And you can be a tremendous help to our students and be very reinforcing to all of our students, kindergarten through 12th grade, by listening to what our students have to say today and to respond to the Make-A-Wish contributions that they'll be asking you to make. So far, over the last 8 years, our students at Fox Chapel have been able to raise more than $76,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's really tremendous, and you can help contribute by phoning in a pledge to 967-2469. 967-2469. It'll make a big difference to the children of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and it'll make all of our students at Fox Chapel know that you really care about their learning that they're doing for the community service and for helping others. And we have a number of other community leaders who are here today, and I'd like to introduce them to you. First of all, we have 3 members of the Board of School Directors of the Fox Chapel Area School District, and I'd like to ask them to come forward. We have 4 members of the Board of School Directors. We have our president, Mr. Joel Weinstein, Ms. Joanne Goss, Sandra Garbish, and Arthur Scully. And I would turn the microphone over to our president, Joel Weinstein.
Thank you. On behalf of the Fox Chapel School Board, I'd like to give our support, total support, for this campaign, and we hope that we can go well over what we did last year. We thank you very much. We all wish you a happy and healthy holiday.
Thank you, Mr. Weinstein. We also have some other community leaders, and at this time I'd like to introduce representing Indiana Township, Supervisor Dan Taylor.
I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of the students of Fox Chapel School District, those of you who work very hard putting this production together each year, and also those of you who contribute to this to make it a greatest success every year. Have a happy holiday season.
Thank you, Dan. Good to see you. Good.
Thank you very much.
We also have representing Aspinwall, the mayor of Aspinwall, Mr. Ben Killian. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Doctor. On behalf of all the citizens of Aspinwall, I'd like to thank the student body, the administration, for your wonderful efforts with the Make-A-Wish. Us in Aspinwall have really benefited from it, and we'd like that to continue on. And I want to ask all the citizens of Aspinwall to please get behind this. Let's show them what Aspinwall can do. I have my grandson Adam Wagner with me, and he has a little contribution from the Killian family. Put it right in there, pal. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'd also like to introduce the mayor of Fox Chapel Borough, Mr. Harry McLaughlin.
It's always nice to visit with you for a few moments at the Make-A-Wish campaign. On behalf of the residents of Fox Chapel Borough, our Borough Council, My holiday message to you is that may the peace and joy of Christmas be with you and your families now and throughout the new year. And I'd like to take an opportunity to have Mrs. McLaughlin sent me with my little check to deposit in the wishing well. And I want all the residents of Fox Chapel who are in any view of our program here to get in the car, come over here, and let's hit the basket. Let's be number one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harry, and thank you to all the community leaders. At this time, I'd like to turn it back over to the students. Best wishes to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Fager. As Dr. Fager said, you can also call in your donation at 967-2469, or we have our first ever curbside drop-off in front of the auditorium at the high school. So please either call in or stop by and drop off your donation.
Yes, we have Nick Packler standing by, and he's ready to take those donations. Next, we have the great pleasure of bringing you our third co-host this morning.
Yes, he's been helping with our telethon for as long as I can remember, and it's always a great guy to work with. He's a local resident and helps him every year with Fox Chapel's homecoming festivities. You might have recognized him from Evening Magazine or Pittsburgh Today.
It is our pleasure to now welcome KDKA staff meteorologist, Mr. John Burnett. Welcome, John.
Thank you, Tom. Thanks, Tina. Hi. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Happy holidays. The season wouldn't be the same without the Make-A-Wish Telethon here at Fox Chapel Area High School for me, and I know for a lot of you out there. And we do want to encourage you to come on by. I love the idea of the drop box outside the school. I drove by it as I was circling trying to find a parking space, so there is plenty of opportunity for you to come on out and make your donation to the cause. And we've got a great one. We've got a couple of Wish kids here today who you're going to get a chance to meet. We've got a lot of donations to come, and I don't want to take up too much time. I do want to tell you, though, that I'm going to have to leave you briefly because being the holiday season, we've got people on vacation at KDKA, and two of them are weathermen. So I got to go back down to the station, do the noon news, and then come back at 12:30. Is that okay?
That sounds fine.
All right, great. Well, you know what? The nice thing is I come out here every year, and I'm amazed at how well you guys handle this whole thing. Doug Martin, Marty Reed, everybody at the school gets these guys in such great shape for this telethon that they come on like pros. They handle it like they've been here before, and I know, Tom, is this your first time?
Actually, it's my second time.
Second? Tina, did you do it last year also? Well, you can. It shows. I mean, the professionalism here at a high school telethon is amazing for me. And we've done a few telethons over the years down at KDKA, and I put this one right up there with it because you guys do a great job. And it's all for a wonderful cause.
And I think the best part is the kids all put it together. We have our marketing class doing it, our TV classes, and I mean, there are adult supervisors, but the kids put it all together.
Yeah, and the whole school gets behind it. I mean, they're out in the halls right now. Everybody's coming around trying to still get last-minute donations, and there's a lot of excitement in this building. We'd like to see you be a part of it by either calling the phone number, which I don't have committed to memory.
It's
Do you guys?
967-2469.
Good deal. Or driving right by the back of the building to the drop box, which is, you know, why not get out and enjoy this wonderful winter weather we're having. All right, listen, I'm going to go back.
Okay.
Well, I've got about 5 more minutes, actually. Oh, and we've got, we want to introduce today's Wish Kid. Good.
Every year we bring in those two children whose wish we want to grant, and this morning we're going to bring in Laura, and she is one of our wish children. Laura, you want to come in?
This is Laura Kelly.
Welcome.
Where's a good place for Laura to stand? Can we get her right here? This is Laura Kelly and her mother, Chris. How are you doing today, Laura?
Good.
Good. What grade are you in, dear?
I'm only in kindergarten.
Well, that's pretty good. My wife's only a kindergarten teacher, so you guys are equal. How's your Christmas and holiday season going so far?
Good.
Can you tell us what was your wish? What did Make-A-Wish do that made this season special for you?
Going in a hot air balloon and getting a big swing set.
Oh my gosh, you went up in a hot air balloon. Isn't that cool? I've done it before. I mean, where were you? Did you do it here somewhere in the Pittsburgh area?
We did it in Pittsburgh. We went over western Pennsylvania, and what did we see over there? What did we see?
What did you see?
Buffaloes and a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute now. What, Buffalo in western Pennsylvania?
Somebody has a herd of wild buffalo on about, I think, 150 acres. Yeah, so we got to go over the buffalo.
Are you sure you weren't out in Wyoming? Well, that's great. So what did you think? Had you ever seen buffalo before? Pretty cool? Yeah, I feel it.
We just want to thank Make-A-Wish for helping us through a very, very difficult time. Laura was diagnosed with leukemia in '96, and we were immediately contacted by Make-A-Wish, and we had an excellent, excellent representative who really took care of Laura's wishes, and they made sure that it was what she wanted and nothing else. She wanted a big swing set for her brothers and her new sister to play on, so we have this monstrosity in our backyard that has, like, castles and swings and a tire swing, and it was all beautifully orchestrated and compassionately given, and it was a huge help through a very, very difficult time. So we'd like to say thank you so much for making a really, really hard time a lot easier to deal with.
And how are you feeling now, Laura?
Good.
Yeah. What's the diagnosis? What are they telling you, Chris?
Well, Laura was diagnosed with leukemia in May of '96, and we just finished up 2.5 years of chemo in September. Yep. So our prognosis is excellent, and Make-A-Wish really helped us through a lot of that. And you just never know when something's going to strike your family, and as hard as it is to deal with, Make-A-Wish made it a lot easier.
They do, and they do for so many kids around Western Pennsylvania and all around America. But the nice thing is that the money that's donated here today and to other local Make-A-Wish events stays here. This money is used for local Wish kids like Laura Kelly, and we want to thank you so much for being here today. What you going to do for Christmas? You got any special plans?
What are you going to do after this? What are you going to go get?
What are you going to go
Hamster.
A hamster.
We're going to get our Christmas present, a hamster.
Oh man, that's even cooler than a buffalo. Well, happy holidays to you guys, and I'm glad you're feeling good. And say hi to Mrs. Burnett over at kindergarten at O'Hara, okay?
We want to ask you to stay for one more moment because I think we have some special guests to give you something. From the high school, we always have a tradition of the National Honor Society bringing a gift for our Wish kids. So this morning we're bringing Michael Watts and Samantha Suckup, and they will donate their gift to you. Come on in.
Hey guys.
Nice you guys to come. Thank you.
Can you hold it?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
From the National Honor Society.
We just wanted to get a little gift for the holiday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. All right, Laura, Chris.
Take care and happy holidays. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
like
much
that?
for coming.
You like that? You got two Beanie Babies on top there. Hey, hang on to those. They'll be worth more than whatever's in the box, I guarantee you.
What? Yeah. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so
Chris.
much for coming.
You bet. Be well, Laura. That's what it's all about. Right.
It is. It warms your heart.
Oh, yeah.
Shivers.
Oh, yeah.
This morning we're also going to introduce to you Mr. Tim Shearer, from the school board. Would you please come on so we can introduce you? A solicitor. Oh.
Tim, how are you? John Burnett.
Morning. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Well, thank you. This is just a special treat for me. I don't know if my fellow lawyers realize how wonderful being a school solicitor can be at times like this. But besides that, I live in this community, and my children all graduated from Fox Chapel High School, and we now have grandchildren here. And it's just the greatest place. I love it. I love living here, and I love for my family to be here. I think we started sometime back in the 60s, and I know that this tradition of giving by the students at Fox Chapel has been going on since that time.
It goes
and
way
I'm
back.
so proud of you
Thank
to
you.
see what you do now. I'm so proud of all of the kids and the administrators and people in the school district. I have a donation that I'll put in the well.
You.
And I want to call on all the people who have been around here all this time, the people whose children maybe are out of school now. Don't forget what you did those years before, and join with these kids today and keep this tradition going. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tim. Merry Christmas to you. Nice to see you. All right, guys, I've got to run. I'm going to head back to the station,
Okay.
but I'll
Thank
see
you
you
so much,
shortly,
Mr.
okay? Keep calling, keep donating. Bye.
Thank you. It is now time to start collecting your generous donations. Remember,
But first we have to go to the curbside. Nick Packler is standing by. Nick, are you there?
Hey, here we are out curbside. We're collecting money. We don't have much yet, but we're doing it in the little bucket, and we're right outside the auditorium. and we'll be here until the very end of the telethon, about 1:25. If you're sitting at home, maybe just watching the telethon, come on down and drop off some money for Make-A-Wish. We don't have really much money yet. We've got about $15 in our bucket, and we want to get more. Maybe you're going Christmas shopping down Waterworks or something. Stop down to high school first and drop off some money for Make-A-Wish. Even though it's really cold, you don't even have to get out of your car. We'll just stop by. You can wind down your window, give a donation to Make-A-Wish. All right, let's throw it back to the studio.
Thank you so much, Nick. Now, you got to look at him wearing a hat. You got to stop over and see the kid drop some money off for Make-A-Wish. This is a perfect time of year to help for Make-A-Wish. It's a wonderful time to donate your money and grant these children wishes who might not get them otherwise.
Be a part of making a child's wish come true by helping us to fill our wishing well until it can't hold any more. Now let's open the doors. Students, let's start those donations rolling in. Oh. Okay.
Good morning.
Group of students, good morning.
Coming in. What organization are you representing?
We're from FC Strongest Man.
Okay.
Competition we had.
You want to tell a bit more about that?
Yeah, we had strong kids do stuff, and they raised money for...
I was one of the strong kids.
Can you tell us your names?
I'm Tim Palco. Zach Weiss.
Rick Goller. Niels the Beast Snyder.
Well, how much money can you donate for us this morning?
$47.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. You throw right in the wishing well. Yep. Thank you. This is an effort made by students at the high school. There was a week-long event. They would race against each other about who was the strongest man.
Okay. Well, everywhere you look, the halls are decorated with flyers and advertisements for raffles, bake sales, flower sales, and contests. Just about every kind of fundraiser you could think of. Both the students and the faculty worked hard this year to raise their donations.
Definitely. Here's Joshua Wolf with the details about the fundraisers. Joshua?
You've been hearing about students contributing to the Make-A-Wish Telethon, but here at the high school, the faculty gets involved as well. On December 10th, a faculty auction was held. A total of $760 was raised. The donated items ranged from a Hidden Valley vacation to blankets to holiday porcelain gifts and even a toaster oven. The marketing management classes and the Fox Shop workers made a great effort to raise money. Sponsored by teachers Ms. Tapas and Mr. Early, high school students created a strongman competition, three-point shootout, and held raffles for various prizes, including candy, wrestling action figures, wrestling tickets, shirts, and a Jerome Bettis signed hat. The strongman competition took place over 5 days during QRT on the softball field. The senior class of the student council sold poinsettias for Make-A-Wish. Students could choose from red or yellow flowers. The junior and freshman classes raised money by Christmas caroling in the local communities. The school student council brought back the Velcro races from homecoming to raise money because the blown-up obstacle course was just so popular. Teams of 5 students paid $5 to race during the assembly today, December 23rd. With the help of every student and faculty member, the high school has made a great push for the esteemed trophy.
Thank you. Not only have the students been working hard raising money for Make-A-Wish, but the faculty have also been working.
That's right. All of the faculty and administration have embarked on their own fundraising journey. Here we have some faculty with an overview of their activities as well as their total donations.
And this morning we have Mr. Zigo and Mr. Brumberg. Would you please come in? Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Very good.
Good.
The faculty would like to contribute $820.72.
Wow. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. How did you raise this money?
Well, we had an auction, and we had a basket of goodies that we raffled off and some lottery numbers that we did. So we did a number of things to raise the money. Mr. Brumberg was in charge of the auction.
Wonderful.
I was in charge of bidding everybody up so they paid more money.
Oh, well, you're the most important part then. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. The faculty gets involved, the children get involved, every school in the district gets involved, and the community members. It's wonderful.
Well, we enjoy doing it, and
thank you
for
thank
all
you.
your help.
And we appreciate how the teachers kind of get a little, they give a little leeway to the students, help raise money, and that's really great also. You can put it in the wishing well. Thank you.
Thanks. It's an excellent donation by the teachers.
That is a huge donation. That's definitely going to help us. This morning we also have the marketing class who's also been working with the TV class, and they're working together to get this thing together.
So here are some accounting students. ready with their donation.
Good morning. You're from the accounting class, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And what did you do to raise the money for Make-A-Wish?
A bunch of us invested $1 in the CSA picture frame thing, and we made some money off of that, so we chose to contribute it to Make-A-Wish.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And how much money are you going to bring to us today?
$42.50.
And you got a nice check there. That's gorgeous. Thank you.
Nick did the check.
Thanks, Nick. Thank you so much. We can throw it in our wishing well? Thank you. You throw it in there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There it goes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to start to see what other school districts have been doing in their efforts to raise money. In hopes of winning this infamous traveling trophy. Okay.
On Saturday, December 12th, Carroll Elementary School put forth its greatest effort toward capturing the traveling trophy. On this day, the school held its annual holiday fair from 9:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. The wide range of gifts included local sports memorabilia, jewelry, handmade dolls, toys, and other holiday present ideas. Both parents and students worked at the various goods tables. A local Boy Scout pack was on hand to sell food such as pizza, chips, and pop, and a large amount of baked goods were on sale for those sweet tooths that attended. Kids even had the opportunity to make their own crafts. With the help of adults, children made sand bottles and holiday pins for themselves or others. A total of $400 was made this day. All participants had an enjoyable day knowing that they were helping the Make-A-Wish cause.
We apologize. We're just so anxious to show you all of the different schools' efforts. But we are...
a little bit.
Yeah. But we are going to bring Marcy Gauger on now, and she is a representative for Make-A-Wish. Marcy, would you please come on? Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you. It's so nice to be out at Fox Chapel Area School District once again this year. I'm very happy to say that you guys are the #1 school district for Make-A-Wish in all of our 33 counties in western Pennsylvania. Over the years, you have raised more than $75,000 to make wishes come true for kids in western Pennsylvania.
That's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Thanks. What's really great about that is that 100% of all the money that you guys raise goes directly to the Wish kids. Mm-hmm. And last year you made wishes come true for 9 local western Pennsylvania kids. So, and you just met Laura Kelly a couple minutes ago, and we have another Wish kid from your school district here to come on a little bit later. So, I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right now, I guess we're going to go to Fairview?
Now, yes, we have Fairview ready. We're ready to go over there. Fairview, how's it going?
Good morning. Welcome to Fairview Elementary School, one of the many schools sponsoring this year's Make-A-Wish Telethon. I'm your host, J.M. Rossetti. I'll be here all morning and afternoon giving you live coverage. First, we have Mrs. Carol DeGespy and 2 other faculty members, and they'll like to talk to all of you. Ms. DeGespy.
Good morning. Happy holidays to everyone, and welcome to Fairview. We would like to tell you some things we've been doing for Make-A-Wish. We've been raising money since September, and we've really had a good time doing it, and we've had a lot of cooperation from staff and from the students. Mrs. Lisa Lang and Miss Mary Jo Biseglia and myself, we are the committee for the Make-A-Wish. And we would like to now bring on a couple students to tell us all about what we've been doing for Make-A-Wish.
Good morning. What's your name?
Shan Sebastian.
And what have you been doing for money?
We have been earning we have been selling Beanie Babies. And these are the Beanie Babies that we were selling. Glory, Princess Di, and Future. And we raised $400.
$400. You must have sold a lot, I guess. What was your top seller?
Glory.
Thank you very much. Your name is?
Brian Yaw. And for Make-A-Wish, we sold candy canes, and we made a total of $350. We had all different kinds: cherry, cinnamon, peppermint, blueberry, raspberry, a lot of other ones.
Did you put them on your Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we have
Rachel Dick.
Rachel. How did you raise your money?
We've been selling cookies for 25 cents, and we raised about $200.
Did you get to eat any of the cookies?
Yeah,
Were they good?
yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, in spirit of the cold winter weather, we have two students, band students. They're fifth graders. They're directed by Mr. Daniel Traw. They're here to play Frosty the Snowman. We have Rayanne Letterly and Kirk Haltman. Thank you very much. That's all from Fairview. Nick and Tina, back to you guys.
Thanks, JM. And the kids, too. That was a gorgeous song.
Very excellent rendition of Frosty the Snowman. We've seen what's going on in Fairview, and we're going to jump right now to Kerr.
And that's where Kelly Moyer is, and she will give you the scoop of what's going on at Kerr. Kelly?
Good morning, Fox Chapel. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Christine, and we're here at Kerr Elementary.
We have with us Kerr's principal, Dr. Schiffauer, to tell us about their fundraising efforts for the Make-A-Wish Telethon.
Good morning, Dr. Schiffauer.
Good morning, girls. Thank you for coming to Kerr. And on behalf of the entire Kerr community, I would like to wish all of our viewers the happiest of holiday seasons and the best and brightest of New Year's. It's a real pleasure for me to introduce one of our kindergarten teachers, Mrs. Kenda Hammer, and the special guest who she has with her today, who is going to talk about the special project that they conducted in their kindergarten classes. Mrs. Hammer?
Good morning.
Good morning. And boys and girls, will you please come on up with us?
Are you the special guest? Hi, good morning.
Come on over this way. Turn and face this way.
Do you guys want to tell us what you did to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Telethon?
Save up pennies.
You saved your pennies? How many pennies did you save?
We saved a lot of pennies, didn't we?
Wow, a total of $105.42. That's a lot of pennies. Who got to count all that money? Did you all help?
Whole class.
Oh, I bet that took quite a long time, huh?
And these pennies were also counted by the other 3 kindergarten classes here at Kerr as well. And the children worked from the Thanksgiving holiday until now to collect these pennies in coffee cans, and we rolled them with parents and volunteers, and it was a great effort.
Wow, that's great. Do you know that you're helping some kids have a happier holiday? That is just wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, guys.
So, can you want to show me this? Who drew this? Did you all help, or did a teacher do it? Look how pretty this is. You want to come in and focus on this? Wow. Okay, so what are your names? We want to meet these kids that did this great thing.
Michael, Alyssa, Sophia, Daniel.
Wow, thank you guys so much. That was so nice of you. And that's all we have at Kerr. Back to you, Nikki.
Bye.
Tina. Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly and Christine, and the students at Kerr. Thank you to everyone who has donated to the Make-A-Wish so far today.
To let us know exactly how we are doing, Christina Pompeo is here with the latest total. Christina.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good.
As of so far, our most recent total is $3,221.22.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
That's a fabulous donation considering we've only had the telethon going for about a half hour so far. We'll hope to keep up that pace throughout the afternoon.
Yeah, Christina will also be visiting us throughout the telethon to fill us in on exactly where we stand with our total donation amount.
Exactly. Now,
we're going to turn over
our mic to
our next co-host. Right. And this morning we have Danielle Ballier and Allie McCafferty. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. Good morning. Thanks, guys.
Every year we have much holiday music and many different musicians.
The Magical Choir at the high school, under the direction of Mr. Cannon, always makes contributions of beautiful music to the telethon.
Here they are with one of our favorite carols of all times, Noel.
Noel, the angels did say, what you stood in for shepherds in fields that day lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and stories continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Hey, we're back out here curbside. Here comes a donation, I think. Yeah, here comes one. Hey, it appears to be some 13th graders, some graduating people. And here's Laura, Gary, and Eric, who are from Miss House's marketing class, who've been helping out collecting donations today. Thanks for the donations. Since last time we were on, we've raised a little bit more money, and our total is getting a little higher. If anyone's sitting at home in the community, come on down to curbside and donate some more money to Make-A-Wish. Send it back in.
Thanks, Nick. And weren't those madrigals great, Danielle?
I sure thought so. That has always been one of my favorite holiday songs. Just a reminder for if any of you who are going to phone in your pledges or you'd like more information about the Make-A-Wish Telethon, the number here is 412-967-2469. So call us in and give us some of your money, and we'd really appreciate it.
Now we have some marketing students who wanted to bring out a donation.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
So what did you bring for us here?
Marketing class held a first annual 3-point contest, and we raised around $35.
How did this contest run?
Basically, we had the kids just come out to the gym, and we had them shoot threes for a minute, and whoever had the most won. And Dave Martin was the winner of the first annual 3-point contest.
Wow, that's great. And did you all help with this?
Yes, we also had a lot of other raffles. We had a WWF ticket raffle, WWF merchandise raffle. We had Jerome Bettis autographed hat raffle, and 7 spring ski passes for a weekend. And we totally raised $78.
Wow, that's great. And you have something else down there also?
We sold hoagies, and we made $263.
Wow, that's great. Thanks a lot, guys. You want to put
your
money in the
box?
box?
Thanks a lot.
looks like we have the freshman class officers.
Come on in, guys. Good afternoon. Hi. What's your name?
Sina.
Hi, Sina.
Ben.
And Ben. And you guys are representing?
We're representing the Freshman Student Council.
What officer are you?
I'm the secretary.
I'm the vice president.
Okay.
Two of our officers couldn't be here right now because of other pre-plans.
Okay.
We raised this money by caroling, and we also sold some chocolate-covered pretzels, and some other people gave some generous donations.
Good. And when did you go caroling?
Went caroling last night, which was very cold, and we went caroling about last week.
Good. And who made those delicious chocolate pretzels I heard so much about?
Miss Akunis' mom.
Oh, good.
Homemade.
Good.
Wow, that was nice of her.
Thanks.
How much money did you raise?
$204.61.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Great.
Just drop it in the box. Just drop the whole thing. You can just drop it. And thank you to the freshmen.
And now we have the jazz band that's going to play Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Thank you, Jazz Band.
Now we'd like to bring on Mrs. Goodman, who's here with the All of Us Care Corporation.
Ho, ho, ho.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm from All of Us Care, and I'm just here today to wish everybody a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. And this is such a fun day at Fox Chapel. We're happy to be here. And I'm not quite sure who I am today. I'm either Santa Claus or Mrs. Moses or Mr. Santa Claus, but deep down inside, I'm still Mrs. Goodman, and I'm just happy to be here today. So thank you all for inviting me.
Thank you.
Thanks. I do have a small donation on behalf of All of Us Care that I'd like to donate to Make-A-Wish today, and I hope that everybody's wish comes true.
Good, thank you.
Thank
you
you.
very much. Oh, thanks.
And All of Us Care has kisses for everybody today.
Oh, great.
Thank
you
you.
very much. Thanks.
Now we're going to bring in some administration.
We have to make room here, so let us move over. There's a large group of us. Good morning, everyone. We are here as representatives of the Pupil Services Office, Curriculum and Staff Development Office, wishing everyone in the Fox Chapel area school community happy and healthy holidays. We want to thank all of you who are putting on this Make-A-Wish dedication, and we think it's extremely important that we make this contribution, and we're very, very proud to be here with you. And we're especially proud to be following All of Us Care and Mrs. Goodman and making her donation as well. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy holidays. Yes, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to take some student donations. You guys want to come on in?
Come on in.
We have some students coming in. If we raise a little bit more money, we'll be able to grant one wish, because approximately one wish costs $3,400. And at our last total that Christina brought in, it was $3,000 and some dollars already.
Yes, we've had many contributions in the past couple minutes, and we hope to keep bringing people on. It looks like here comes some people.
Here comes some students.
Come on in. Good
Hi.
afternoon. How are you? Can we get your name?
Julianne.
And
Nathan.
Nathan?
Alicia.
Alicia?
Amanda.
Come on in. Keep on. Tyler, come on. It's okay. And what are you guys doing here? Do you have a contribution for us?
Yeah.
And who are you representing?
First semester in school.
Wow, it's good to have you here. And what grade are you all in?
I'm in 8th.
7th. So we've got some varying here. Good. And how did you raise this money?
We went around to all the classes in our school and asked them to donate money.
Good, that's great.
How much did you guys make?
I'm not sure.
$236.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you so much.
You came all the way down here to give some money for Make-A-Wish.
Yep, that's great.
That's great. Do you want to put some money in the wishing well?
Going to bring you on? Okay.
Somebody have the money to bring in the well?
Come on in. Go ahead and jump it in if you can. This is great.
Oh, wow.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, thank you
very much. Thanks.
Well, it's great that you guys came down
you so
here.
much
We
for
really
coming
appreciate
down.
it.
We hope you all have a great day.
Okay.
We'll see you later. If you
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Go ahead out. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Thank you very much for stopping. More student donations here. And can we get your name?
Rick. Jared. JP.
Great, thanks. And are you guys representing a class, or is this just money that you raised?
Mr. Gass.
Mr. Gass's class is good. And how much do you have with you?
$35.30.
How'd you guys get all of this?
He made us pay like a quarter to use the pass, and we just brought in donations and stuff like that.
That's great. You want to put your money in the well?
Thank you very much. Great.
All district schools make great efforts to raise money for Make-A-Wish, but O'Hara Elementary has one of the most unique ideas.
That's true. Every year, students bring in all the pennies that they can find and get their hands on, and then one day, all the change is collected and counted. And here is Joshua Wolf with some more on this great fundraiser.
O'Hara Elementary's efforts toward Make-A-Wish have been concentrated this year on the Kindergarten Penny Drive, All 6 kindergarten classes participated in the drive. Children brought in their extra coins and placed them in jars. On December 21st, marketing students from the high school went to O'Hara and helped the youngsters count the pennies. The kindergartners not only learned good...
That's a great fundraiser, and I think we have them live now here at O'Hara, so we're going to go to O'Hara and see what they have for us.
Thanks, Allie and Danielle. I'm Aaron Weiss.
And I'm Kelly Ross, and we're here at O'Hara Elementary and the TV studio WFOX. As you've seen on the tape, O'Hara has been a flurry of activity. They've been collecting money, doing fundraisers, drives, getting donations, and so they've done a really great job, and we've got some of the people here to tell us about it. So we have our kindergarten class, representatives from all 5 kindergarten classes, and there are 3 teachers. So we'd like to bring them out now. Come on out.
Hi, guys.
Come on in.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
What's your name?
Polly Jack.
What's your name?
Maria Christina. Jack White. Ty Gadam Shump. Carrie.
Nice to meet you all. And our teachers?
I'm Debbie Burnett.
Barb Wilson.
Katrina Reinen. And you guys, so I've heard that you guys did something really great to raise money. Would you like to tell us about it?
We collected pennies for 1 month.
Wow, that's really great.
Great.
I guess that took a lot of hard work. Yeah.
Yeah, was that a lot of pennies? So you guys got a lot of pennies. So I'm wondering, how much money did you guys actually get?
O'Hara's kindergarten total is $201.12.
Wow, guys, that's very impressive.
All of that from collecting pennies. Huh?
Wow.
That's great.
I'd like to thank the marketing students from the high school who came over and helped us count this 20,112 pennies. We appreciate that. They came over Monday, and I think you saw some video of that. So thank you very much.
That's a lot of pennies. Thanks, guys.
You guys did a great job. So thank you, O'Hara Elementary Kindergarten. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
And now we have a staff presentation and donations.
Donations from some of the staff members here at O'Hara Elementary School. So we're going to bring some of the staff members on who are just going to tell us about it. Danny Gumto and
Mrs. Wilson. Yes.
Wilson.
Go ahead.
Barb Wilson.
Hi there. I'm Danny Gumto, and for the past 3 Fridays during the month of December, the O'Hara faculty and staff raised money for Make-A-Wish by dressing casually, and that is how we raised the money.
And our total was $268 from our staff here. They did a great job. Thank you for all your support.
Wow, thank you very
job.
much, guys.
So how did you actually do it? Did people have to pay to be able to dress casually?
Yes, for the 3 Fridays in December, they were given the opportunity to pay a minimum of $5, and then they could donate beyond that.
Okay, so it was, and did almost everyone participate here?
I would say so.
Yeah, because dress down day is probably pretty good when you guys have to dress up all the time.
A definite favorite.
Yeah, so that's really great that you guys did that. That was a really good idea.
Yeah.
So
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that's a lot of money for hair.
That's a lot of money for getting dressed down.
Yeah, no.
Everyone here is really participating. I can really tell. Everyone's really excited. You know, you walk down the halls and you see signs everywhere. You know, they have signs in their lockers, and I'm sure everyone does lots of stuff here. I mean, we had an opportunity to talk to some of these kids. They've been doing a lot. I can tell.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Now back to you, Danielle and Allie.
O'Hara Elementary's efforts toward Make-A-Wish have been concentrated this year on the Kindergarten Penny Drive. All 6 kindergarten classes participated in the drive. Children brought in their extra coins and placed them in jars. On December 21st, marketing students from the high school went to O'Hara and helped the youngsters count the pennies. The kindergartners not only learned good math skills, but also learned to share with and care for others at an early age. Thanks, O'Hara.
O'Hara. Now we're here with the brass ensemble of Fox Chapel's very own musicians who are going to entertain us. We're going to go around now and introduce everyone. So here we have the conductor here, McFate.
Hi, I'm Mr. McFate, and this morning we were playing in the halls and raised $58.84, and we also have the proceeds, 10% of the proceeds from our winter concert last week, which is an additional $50, totaling $108.84. And this morning we're going to play Joy to the World and The First Noel.
We're just going to get everybody's names. Your name is?
Rich Bogue.
Andrew Bogue.
Jeff Jones.
Chris Mitchell.
Bill Albrecht.
Josh Strawn.
Dave Zayas. Eric Snyder.
Ben Hollis.
We met Mr. McFate, and here is their rendition of Joy to the World. Thank you very much. That was fantastic. Great job, everybody. We'd like to thank you for coming. Great job. We have some really great talent here at the high school. And their contribution now, if they would like to put it in the wishing well, please. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. Does somebody want to tell us how much you raised?
I believe it was $108.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for coming today. Well, Fox Chapel has many students here that are making great donations, and the Equestrian Club had a really unusual idea this year. That they did. What are you talking about? Well, why don't we just take a look at the Equestrian Club's activities yesterday afternoon? Here's Nick with the details.
Over the past several weeks, the Equestrian Club has held a raffle with the winners traveling to Bargee Farms to see Mr. Board ride a horse. On December 22nd, 8 Fox Chapel area high school students missed a period of class and traveled to the stables. Mr. Board donned a Santa Claus suit and took a ride on a horse for the first time since his childhood. He rode Icon the horse, and afterwards the raffle winners had an opportunity to ride Icon. Through donations and raffles, the club raised over $100. A thank you goes out to the Equestrian Club for all their efforts.
Thanks so much. And right now we're going to bring on the officers of the Equestrian Club. Would you like to come on? Hi, would you please introduce yourself? How are you?
Yeah, my name's Kira Ackery. Sarah Kishler. Sarah Boyle.
Jessica Minotti. Great. Do you want to tell us how much you guys raised?
$130.50.
Wow, that's
Fantastic.
great. That's great. And what do you guys do in your equestrian club? Do you just ride or what?
Yeah, we're trying to make some field trips and...
Wow. Is this new this year?
Yeah, we founded it.
Wow, that's great. Fantastic. Well, thanks a lot. Glad to have you here. Thank you. I think we're going to bring on some more students with some donations. I think we have the Big Sisters Club coming on. Hi. Do you want to tell us your name?
I'm Stacy Kane.
Lauren Rosenwalker.
And how much money did you guys raise? We raised $28.
How did you guys do this?
Well, the Big Sisters Club got together and we made cookies and brownies and we had a bake sale in the school.
Wow, that's great. What exactly do you do in the Big Sisters Club?
Well, underclassmen and upperclassmen girls get together and we paired off in groups and we basically do activities and get to know each other.
Oh, well, that's great. Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks for the donation. Well, thank you. For the past 2 years, one organization in this area has never failed to join us and make a generous donation to this great cause. This group is the Veterans of Foreign Wars from Sharpsburg. Here they are with their annual tradition. And the VFW also includes the Veterans Association of Post 709. You guys want to come on in? Come on in. Come on. Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, you can bunch up. It's okay. Come on. I'm going to get you all on. Great. So, you brought another donation this year. You guys are back.
Yes, we're back for the
Great.
second year.
And how much did you raise?
We got a big surprise this year.
Really? Really? Big surprise. Can we see what you have in your hand there?
Last year we gave $1,000. This year we matched the Homeowner Association. We're also giving another $1,000.
Wow, thank you so much. That is fantastic. Great. That is so fantastic.
Why don't we go down and you tell each of us what your name is?
I'm a commander on the VFW 709, Higher Strain.
Oh.
Quartermaster Ralph DeLuigi.
I'm Board Director Jerry Lang.
Cootie Bob Reithmiller, Hospital Chairman, going on 35,000 hours.
Board Director Norm Sawalski.
I'm Bernard Clavon, President of the Sharpsburg Veterans Association.
Henry A. Wormus, Treasurer of the VFW.
Alicia Clavon, Auxiliary.
Wow, that's great, guys. Fantastic. Thank you so much for bringing on your donation. Can we ask you a little bit about what the post does in the VSW?
Well, we, as the Home Association, we call it the Home Association, it's the Sharpsburg Veterans Association. We donate money to the Little Leagues, to the Senior Citizen Ball Club. We donate to the Meals on Wheels. We donate to the food banks. And we do quite a bit and we help the borough in the lighting, the Christmas lighting, the playground, the ball field, and that's just what the Home Association does. Then the VFW itself, we have sponsored the coloring contest in the grade schools. We have the Voice of Democracy in the high school. We make our donations also to all the different charities, the Heart Association, the Arthritis Association, the Salvation Army, the phone card program that the National VFW has. And we do quite a bit of local work and also in the county itself. And I am also the Junior Vice Commander, Allegheny County Council of the VFW. And we are the ones that sponsor the coloring contest. So we hope that the schools, the grade schools, do enter this contest because the children really enjoy competition and coloring this flag and putting what they think of America on that poster makes them really good. And when we have our program, they come up there like kings. You know, their chest is out and there's a big smile on their face, and that's what we like to see. We want to help the children, we want to help the high school students, and we want to help the whole district here Fox Chapel District, because this is our school district, and we do what we can to help them. Thank you.
That's really nice.
We're
Thank
doing
you.
so much for the contribution right now. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Well, thanks you for these great big checks. Do you want to show everyone what it looks like? Maybe you can zoom in and show it. Well, thank you. If you could
Thank you
just
very
drop
much
that
for
off
coming
in the
on.
well.
Just wanna
This morning we just found out it takes about $3,400 to sponsor a child to Disney World or wherever he wants to go. So we talked it over amongst ourselves this morning, and we'll see about next year if we can come up with that $3,400.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
If everything keeps going the way it is and looks plausible, it's very good. We'll match it.
Oh, well, thank you guys
so much for coming on. If you want to drop your donation in the bucket. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Thank you for coming by. Thank you.
Hi, we have some students coming in. I'm Kesia. Come on in, come on.
I'm Steve.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Amy.
And what do you guys have here today?
We have $15 from second and fourth period Miss Mactay's class.
Wow,
Great.
thanks.
How did you raise this money?
She gave it to us. She donated it.
Fantastic.
Wow, well, thank you,
Fantastic.
guys.
Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Where are you guys from?
We're from Braunschweig right now. Chesapeake Bay.
How much did you guys raise?
We raised $104.
Wow, how'd you guys do this?
We went Christmas caroling around Aspinwall.
Your class did?
No, just actually, it was Lauren, me, Lauren Johnsko is not here, Karen Smith is not here, and Emily.
Wow,
Great.
that's great, guys.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Alyssa, do you have a donation also?
Yeah, I'm with them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Well, thanks.
Thanks.
If you could just drop your money in the wishing well.
That would be great. Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Bobby. Nice to see
I'm
you.
Bob Baker.
PJ Tansky.
Larry Boyd.
How much money do you have this morning?
$30.
Wow, that's great. How was it raised?
This is from FCA. We just get contributions from the members, and basically we're just here to help the kids and everything.
Could you tell us what FCA stands for?
It's Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It's a club here at Fox Chapel High School.
And what does the club do?
We basically get together on Friday mornings, and we have prayer time, and we get together for Fellowship of Christians. And it's a good time.
Well, that's great.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for
Good to
coming
see
down,
you.
guys.
Hi, guys. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, we were having a bingo contest, and we raised $10 from bingo, and we also have some stuff for the little kids if they would like some. First we have, what do we have here? Shampoo. Some shampoo. Yeah. We have a National Rifle Association hat and a medal for all those kids who would like a medal. What else do we have here? And some glasses with no lenses.
Did you bring a donation for them today?
$10.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you. Would you like to drop it in? Thank you for stopping by. Come on in, guys.
Tommy. And what did you bring here this morning?
We brought $7.05. We were out on the road collecting passengers' money.
Wow, that's great. Thank you. Wasn't it a little cold out there?
Yeah, I still can't feel my hands.
Oh, okay. Well, it's worth it for the kids, isn't it? Great. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys. Remember that if you can't come to the high school but you would like to make a donation, if you could call 967-2469 and you can make a donation over the phone.
Thanks.
Now we're going to check it out on the curbside. So, Nick, how are things going out there?
Hey, we're still out here curbside, and even though it's absolutely freezing, cars still have been coming by and dropping off some money. We're up to a little over $130 now. We had some kids standing down on the exit from the school with a big megaphone flagging down cars, and it was actually working. Kids were making the turn and dropping off some money. So we're right outside the auditorium, and come on down and drop off some money for Make-A-Wish. It's a great cause, and we're going to be here till about 1:30. I'll be out here all day collecting money.
Thank you, Nick. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to O'Hara now, where Aaron and Kelly are waiting with some more donations.
Okay.
Thanks again, Allie and Danielle. Wow, this Make-A-Wish program has really gone well.
Yeah, I'm sure a couple of Wish kids are going to get exactly what they want this year.
Yeah, really. Now, we have some 4th graders from Mrs. Bashforth's class that would like to share with us what they did for Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, so come on out, guys. Okay, would you like to tell us your names?
Hi, I'm Catherine Perry. I'm Amanda Mason. I'm Jason Rigotti. And I'm Dylan Scully.
Great. So what did you guys do to raise money for Make-A-Wish?
We just donated some money.
So everyone in your class just made donations to Make-A-Wish? Mm-hmm. So did you?
That's really awesome.
Yeah,
wow,
that's
guys.
great. So how much money did you guys raise?
$26.
$26 from just donations. Wow.
That's really awesome, guys.
That's great,
Good
guys.
job.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Well, now we have another 4th grade class coming on. This is Mrs. Fetterman's class.
Yeah, Mrs. Fetterman's. We have 2 people from Mrs. Fetterman's class. Mrs. Fetterman's 4th grade class. So, hi. What are your names?
I'm Margot Kohler.
And I'm Harley Miller.
What did you guys do to raise money for Make-A-Wish?
We tried to get we encourage people to bring in their spare change around the house.
Well, that's a really good idea, because a lot of people have just lying everywhere. They don't do
Yeah.
anything with it, right? Mm-hmm. So you wanted people to bring it in to help someone. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
So how much did you guys raise?
$164.52.
Wow.
Just from change lying around the house? Yeah. That's great.
There are a couple of kids that brought in like $25.
Wow. In change? Oh, in bills? Both. Well, that's great. Okay. Well, thank you. You guys really did a great job contributing to Make-A-Wish. That's a lot of money. So I see you have a slip. Would you like to? We have a can if you want to put it in the can.
Oh no, this is just.
That's just for you to remember.
All right, thank you guys.
Okay.
very
Well,
much.
thank you guys. Thanks.
All right, thanks. Wow.
That's
well,
great.
Now it appears we have a 1st grade class.
Mrs. Robinson's 1st grade class. So let's find out what they did to help Make-A-Wish. Come on out,
Come
guys.
on, guys.
Hi. What's your name?
AJ. Ryan. Ben. Allison. Christine.
Wow. Okay, guys. So how much money did you raise? And what did you do? $100.
$100.
What did you guys do to raise money?
We wrote a letter that we collected instead of a gift exchange.
Wow, that's really cool, guys. Did it take a lot of hard work?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
So you guys raised $100 doing this?
Yes.
Wow. Good job. So that's a really great contribution to the Make-A-Wish cause. AJ, would you like to tell something about what you raised? What did you get?
I got about $1. My sister got a swing set.
You got a swing set for doing this? From Make-A-Wish. Your sister did? Was she a Wish kid?
Yes.
That's really great.
Yeah.
So now you're helping other kids too.
Yes.
That's really great. And are you a Wish kid?
No, actually my sister was.
Your sister was a Wish kid? What did she get?
She got a piano.
A piano. Is her name Ivy?
Yes.
I remember when it was her turn to get something. I remember when we raised money for her. I was in the middle school. That's really great. Does she play it a lot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's great. So thank you guys
Thank
so
you guys
much.
very much.
Thanks. Good luck raising money next year, and thank you for the money. Back to Fairview or
Christina
Chapel.
Pompeo at FCTV. Thank you very
Thank you, O'Hara. Now we're going to bring out Christina Pompeo with the new total.
Well, we have a big improvement since last time, guys. As of now, we have $6,643.77. Keep up the good work, guys.
Wow, that's more than double than we had before. Most people don't hear unique holiday music, you know?
Yeah, that's right. But FC's jazz band, under the direction of Mr. McFate, creates some great entertainment with an unusual instrument for holiday music. Let's take a look at their piece called Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
And I'm Maria Sazanowski. Thank you to Mr. McFate and the jazz band for that festive tune.
Maria, I know you're a junior, but I'm only a sophomore, so it seems like just yesterday that I was at Dorseyville Middle School. We're going to go there now with Amy Breger. Amy?
Thanks, Emily and Maria. I'm Amy Breger here at Dorseyville Middle School. The telethon seems to be going wonderfully and continues to do so. Jake Backlow is here with the 6th grade student council and their donation. Jake?
Thanks, Amy. I'm Jake here with Richard, Madeline, and Steve, the 6th grade student council officers. Can you guys tell us a little bit about what you did for Make-A-Wish?
The 6th grade contributed a lot to Make-A-Wish this year. Different home bases did different things to help out. We are the 6th grade officers, and here's what we did this year. Miss Ryan's home base collected money in their neighborhoods and had a pop sale with pop that they donated.
Mrs. Natalie's home base sold candy during their social studies classes.
Miss Gonda and Miss Meyer's home base sold Make-A-Wish cups filled with soda in the cafeteria during lunch.
Mr. Neely's home base raised money by caroling and having a bake sale.
Mrs. Jarowski's home base sold homework coupons in math class and donated spare change to Make-A-Wish during lunch.
Miss Ireland's home base sold tickets for a raffle of free homework passes in science class and also sold cookies during class.
Miss Phillips' home base students sold raffle tickets and had a bake sale.
Also, Mrs. Siegel's home base donated money they raised on their own at the cafeteria drop-off.
Mrs. Henderson's home base sold candy grams.
Mrs. Bernard's home base students sold soda as students went to lunch.
In Mrs. Kamen's home base, students could buy passes to sit on the leather chairs in the teacher's lounge.
Lastly, in Miss Cray's home base, students contributed spare change in the Make-A-Wish jar in the cafeteria.
That's great. That's great job, guys. Back to you, Amy.
Thanks, Jake, and all the 6th grade students here at Dorseyville. You've done an amazing job. Back to you at the high school.
Thanks, Amy, for that great visit. I think we're going to take some student donations, so come on in, guys. Sure, go ahead. Great. So, what are your names?
$30.90 from our second period trig class. I'm John. And I'm Mike.
Okay, and who's your trig teacher?
Mr. Luca.
Luca. And how much do you have there, did you say?
$30.90.
Wow, that's great. Go ahead and toss it in the well. Thank you. Coming in, guys. Well, who's this little fellow we have here? I don't think you're a high school kid.
Messiana.
You couldn't be Mr. Messiana's son, are you?
I am.
Wow, okay. Are you having fun here at the high school? Yeah. And who else do we have here with us?
Erin Hurley, Joanna Studeni, Cassie McCormick.
Okay, and how much money do you have, and how'd you get it?
We raised $257.42.
Wow. That's great. How'd you raise that money?
By walking around, and everyone contributed.
We went caroling last night.
Caroling, wow.
Where'd you go caroling? Down Falconhurst.
Wow, that's great. Okay, great.
Why don't you go ahead and put it in our bucket?
Yep. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Come on in, guys. Come on in. Pull on in here. And why don't you guys introduce yourself?
I'm Tyler.
I'm Melanie.
Emily.
Sarah.
And how much money do you have for it?
$20 from our bake sale for SAD. We had a bake sale and we're donating $20.
What kind of stuff did you sell at your bake sale? What was the big seller?
Cookies, I guess.
Christmas cookies, everybody's sweet tooth. Okay.
Who made them?
Good cook. Okay. Toss it in. Thanks a lot. All right, come on in. Okay, and you guys want to introduce yourself?
I'm Mike. I'm Chris.
I'm Jeff.
Drew.
And how much money do you guys have?
$9.40.
Wow, that's great. $9. How'd you guys get this money?
We just put it together, raised it at lunch.
Okay, sounds great. Have a good holiday. Thanks a lot for coming by. We're going to have some more students bringing in some money. Come on in.
Hi. Why don't you tell us who you are? I'm Jean.
I'm Melissa.
Great. How much do you guys have for us today?
We have $6.25.
That's great. How did you raise it?
Well, actually, this money is in honor of some very special Army boys that we told them we'd put it in.
And we had to go on TV for them, so.
So we have.
That's great. Thank you.
All right, toss it in. Every little bit counts. Okay, I think we're going to bring in some more students. Come on in, guys.
Wow.
Looks like you guys have a lot here. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Mary Gibson. I'm Libby. Wow, great.
How'd you guys raise all that money? It looks like you have a lot.
Well, we've got $80 from a string quartet performance. 5 students went down to Waterworks Mall.
And I have a check from Northside Bank for $100, and then a personal check from the Gibson family to Make-A-Wish for $100.
That's very generous. Thank you.
What do you have there?
And I had a whole bunch of pennies at home that I rolled into there's about $12 here.
Oh my goodness.
Fabulous, guys. Thank you. You're so generous.
Thank you.
Toss them in. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
We're getting some great contributions
We are.
today.
We are, definitely.
Oh, you're
Come on in.
student?
I think it's Meredith from lunch. Who else do we have here? You guys want to introduce yourself? Give them the mic.
When's here today?
I'm Jeffy.
Jamin.
And what class are you guys in, and how much money do you have?
We're from pre-cal class, and we had to pay 50 cents every time we had to use the hall pass.
That's pretty tough. I bet the kids were grabbing that hall pass. That was much, huh? How much money do you have?
We have $14.35.
Great. So why don't you toss it in? Thanks a lot.
Some more? Oh my goodness.
Okay, who are all these boys? Why don't you guys...
We're Mrs. Thomas's 3rd period Molec Bio class.
All right.
Okay.
And how much money do you have?
$15. Mostly change. That's all.
$15 in change. That's great. How did you raise it?
We started asking people what they had.
Did you just raise it all today, or has it been ongoing?
We just got today in the hall where we saw.
That's great.
Thank you so much. Toss it in and have a good holiday, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're now ready for our final visit to O'Hara Elementary.
Great. Before we go, though, we'd like all of you to know, to thank all of you, the students and faculty at O'Hara that participated in fundraising events.
They've really done a great job like every year, so let's go there now.
Great.
Thanks, Emily and Maria.
This Make-A-Wish is going great so far.
Yeah, I know.
We have some representatives from the second grade class. Do you know what they did? Here.
Well, I believe they let me see here. They brought in extra money from their piggy banks, their allowances, their parents, and money that they
could have spent on extra.
Yeah, and they all donated it to Make-A-Wish.
And instead of having a gift drive this year, they decided to take the money that they would have used to buy the gifts and give it to the Make-A-Wish. So let's bring them out. We have some representatives from the second grade class. Come on out.
Come on out, guys.
Come out. Okay, so would you like to tell us your name? Here, what's your name?
Adriana. Ryan. Louis. Emily. Olivia.
Wow, okay. So I see that you guys have some envelopes of money. Would you like to, we have a can here. Would you like to put the money into our can? Here, just pour it in. Good job. Wow.
Thank you very much, guys. Wow. You guys must have worked very hard for this. Good job, guys.
Here you go. Here, pour yours in. This is a lot of money. You guys worked really hard, I can tell. Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thanks so much. All right, so these you guys are from the second grade, so thanks for giving us your money. Oh, you got some more in there, huh?
Wow, more.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you guys very much.
All right, thanks, guys. So now, there's actually a Make-A-Wish child in second grade in Mrs. Natalie's second grade class.
Her name is Meredith Lackey.
Yeah, Meredith Lackey. So she's a Make-A-Wish child. She couldn't be with us today right now, but our hearts go out to her and to her family. So now we have
Mr. Delconi, the principal of O'Hara.
our special guest.
School.
So come on out, Mr. Delconi.
Hi. Pretty good.
Hi. I see you. So do you want to tell us just about what's been going on here at O'Hara?
A lot has been going on. First of all, my name is Vince Del Conte, principal of O'Hara Elementary School, a very, very proud principal of O'Hara Elementary School. I'd like to take this very special opportunity to thank our students, their parents, and our staff for their support, their generosity, and their caring spirit. Most of all, their caring spirit. I once heard it said that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And our school community, our students, and our parents have certainly demonstrated that they really do care about others. Kids helping kids. Think about it. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing. As principal of the school, I've been favorably impressed with all the good feeling and enthusiasm that has been generated throughout our school building. I'd like to thank Make-A-Wish for this very special opportunity to help others. And this very proud principal is happy to announce a total of $1,322.37. Thank you very much, O'Hara School community. I am very proud of you. And Callie, thank you, and thank you, Aaron, very much for this opportunity. Have a very, very nice holiday season. And on behalf of the staff at O'Hara, the staff and the entire school community, I'd like to wish everyone a happy holiday season filled with much happiness and health, a very unbeatable combination. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Delconi. We can tell that O'Hara has worked very, very hard to donate their money to do fundraisers, drives. So we at Fox Chapel High School also thank O'Hara for their hard work and their support. So thank you.
O'Hara did an awesome job.
Wow, that's a lot of money to raise. So they did a great job, and I'm sure everyone at Fox Chapel is very proud of them. I'm sure all the parents are proud of their kids, husbands and wives are proud of their spouses, and everyone's just in a good mood, because the next day tomorrow's winter break, and they've done a good deed. So we thank O'Hara, thank the students and faculty at O'Hara.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's great. So, Make-A-Wish has been going on for what? How many years? And
About
Fox
8
Chapel?
years now.
8
Ever
years.
since 1990.
And O'Hara's done a great job every year. Every year that they've participated in it. So, they've raised more and more money each year. And so last year they raised over $21,000. And so this year, hopefully they'll raise even more. And we give the best wishes to all the Make-A-Wish kids and to people at O'Hara, everyone. So they did a great job in helping lots of kids' dreams come true.
Yeah, thank you very much, O'Hara.
So we're going to take it back to Fox Chapel now with Maria and Emily.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly and Aaron. Now we're going to go over to Fairview with Jan Machete, Scott Reed, and my favorite librarian, Mrs. DeGusti.
Welcome back to Fairview, where we've become overrun by fourth graders. Right in front of me, we have Lauren Fung and Walt Bitzer. They were the first and second place winners of the Jump-a-thon this year. Lauren, could you explain a little bit about the Jump-a-thon for everybody?
The Jump-a-thon is for the fourth graders, and over the Thanksgiving break, they collect money from their relatives, and one day after school they go back in the gym and get gathered together in groups, and then they jump, and when everybody's done, the librarians and some other people, they round up the money in the jumps, and they find out who's the winner for the money in the jumpers, and they total them up.
Thank you. How much did you raise?
$57.01.
And Walt, you got second place. How much money did you raise?
$19.53.
Well, that's great, guys. Thanks a lot. My co-host for today, Dennis Lane, he's right over here to my right.
Okay, we have Brittany Furman, who won second place. She was the second place. How much did you raise?
$77.60.
Wow, that's a lot. And I have David Youngrice on my left. And how much did you raise?
$100.15.
Wow, that's a lot of money. And now we have the check presentation.
This is the principal of Fairview Elementary School, Miss Sarah Milligan. Miss Milligan?
Hello. I'm very pleased and very honored to be able to present a check today for $5,844.33. We are very proud of the efforts of our children, our staff, and our parents, and for the gifts which they are giving to each other and to other people.
Thank you very much, Miss Milligan. That's a wonderful total. I'm sure everybody at Make-A-Wish is pleased. Now, I heard these two lovely ladies in front of me would like to sing a song. You guys going to be singing Jingle Bells, right?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Thank you very much. Back to you guys to high school.
Wow, thanks, Fairview. You guys are great. Once again, if you can't get to our curbside drop-off at Fox Chapel High School, you can always call our number, 967-2469, and the area code is 412 if you'd like to make a donation. Okay, we're here with Mrs. Cavallero, our librarian at the high school, and do you have a donation for us?
Yes, I do. We sold our hall pass for the last about 6 days, and we raised $17.69.
Great. I know I was at the library a few times and couldn't get out because I didn't have any money, so that was a great fundraiser. Why don't you toss it on in there? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we're going to take the sophomore class's contribution. Come on in, guys.
Oh, look
we
who's
have
back.
Mr. President. You guys want to introduce yourselves and tell us what office you are?
I'm Courtney Donnelly. I'm Vice President. I'm Erin Higgins. I'm Secretary.
I'm Dave Heiner. I'm the treasurer. And I'm Jake Marsico. I'm the sophomore class president.
Okay, and I heard you guys had a rough time with your fundraising this year. Tell us about it.
Well, we tried to go caroling, but no one showed up, so...
So how'd you get your money this year?
We donated it.
That's great. They took it out of their fund, which they worked hard to raise money for in the year. So why don't you tell us how much you have?
We have 100.
That's fabulous. You guys want to toss it in?
Maybe we can do that as a group.
Group effort there. Thank you so much.
Thank
you, everybody. Bye. Okay, come on in, guys. We have the junior class officers now. Mr. Andrew Sy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. How'd you guys raise your money this year?
We went caroling by Kerr Elementary School.
Wait, let me get you all your names.
Daniel Ballier.
Christian Haig.
Jenna Kirchy.
Courtney Graves. Okay, so you went caroling. What was your favorite song to sing?
Jingle Bells, probably.
Okay. How much money do you guys have?
$128.
Wow. Fabulous. That's fabulous. Why don't you guys throw it in the well? And we hope to see you with that much money back here next year. Okay, I think we're going to take some more student donations. Come on in, guys.
Why don't you tell us your name?
Eric Richbaum.
Greg Wilson. Miller. We're from Mr. Prevost's class. First and third period American Martyr Society. We want to donate $139.67.
Wow.
That's great.
Are you guys all together? No? Okay. Well, how'd you guys raise that $139?
Yeah, it's a secret.
It's a secret. It's a secret. Okay.
Well, whatever your ways are.
Toss it in. And how much money do you guys have? Are you just pretending to be with them?
No, we have $3.50.
Okay, from the bottom of your pockets?
Yep.
Sounds great. Every
Toss
little
it
bit
into the
counts.
well. Thank you.
Okay, at Fox Chapel, we have a homeroom contest to see which homeroom can raise the most money, and here are the winners. Can you give us your names?
Michelle.
Julianne.
Melissa.
Okay, we were the marketing students in charge of the homeroom competition, and altogether the homeroom competition raised $1,605.30, and the winning homeroom was Miss Cataldi's homeroom with over $180 or $23 per person. And this is them, and we'd like to present them with a plaque.
Wow.
Okay, do you guys want to introduce yourselves who worked so hard? Carly.
Joby.
Abby.
Curtis.
Philip.
Wow, that's fabulous. You can tell you guys worked really hard. And you guys want to... Oh, one more person?
Yeah, Karen.
Okay, great. Do you want to say something to them about the plaque?
I just think I have the most awesome homeroom here at the high school. They're just great kids. And this was all collected by Spirit Change for a whole year since we came back last year from Christmas break. So congratulations to them. They're great.
Yes, congratulations. Thank you so much. Is there anything you guys want to say?
Merry Christmas.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Why don't you toss it in? We can tell you guys worked really hard. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Wow. That was great. Okay. Looks like we're going to go back to Amy Breger at Dorseyville.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Emily and Maria. I'm Amy Breger at Dorseyville Middle School again. Jake's here, and this time he's with the 7th grade student council officers and their donations. Jake?
Thanks, Amy. I'm here with the 7th grade officers, Regina, Callie, Sammy, and Heather.
Happy holidays.
What's the 7th grade done this year for Make-A-Wish?
I'm Regina DiCarlo, president of the 7th grade. 7A did a wonderful job raising money for Make-A-Wish. Mr. Dunmire's home base went caroling, did chores around the house, and even gave babysitting money to Make-A-Wish. Miss Micklow's home base sold candy while Deidre Reynolds was busy selling candy canes. Everyone did an excellent job.
Hi, I'm Callie Eisbert, Vice President of the 7th grade. 7B also was busy raising money. Mrs. Ware's home base collected money by selling candy. Miss Curley's home base also sold candy. We thank them for their support of this worthy cause.
Hi, I'm Sammy Stern, the treasurer of the 7th grade. 7C did a great job raising money for Make-A-Wish as well. Mrs. Pack's home base raised money by selling candy. Great job, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm Heather Friedland, 7th grade secretary. 7D was also busy at work collecting money for Make-A-Wish. They combined all of their efforts to help a special child get their wish. 7D worked hard for a good cause.
Thanks, Jake, and all of the 7th grade. You've done an excellent job, and it's greatly appreciated. Back to you at the high school.
Thanks, Amy.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I like most of my teachers at the high school, but I would still jump at the chance to put a pie in some of their faces.
I know what you mean. Lucky John Miller and Kevin Chirigas are getting that awesome opportunity today.
Let's find out about what's going on here. Kevin, come on in. So what's the deal with this pie throwing contest? We've had it a few years here at the high school. How's it work?
I bought some tickets, won a raffle, get to throw pie in the space.
So who did you who are you gonna throw this pie at?
Mr. Conroy.
And how many tickets did you have to buy to get that chance?
I bought a few.
Well,
what type of pie is it?
What's this pie made of?
Whipped cream, maybe?
I don't think I want that in my face.
Nice
How do
and
you
messy.
feel about this, Mr. Conroy? Why don't you come on in?
I told Kevin that he's going to have Saturday detention, lunch detention, and after-school detention until the end of the year. So
It's all for a good cause.
Yeah, you raised a lot of money for it. So, you guys want to give us a try? How do you a little nervous, Mr. Conroy?
We're going to get out of your way.
Yeah. We don't want to be anywhere near this.
We'll give you on the count of 3. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Mr. Conroy. Mr. Conroy. Come on back in here for 1 second.
Mr. Conroy.
Mr. Conroy, come on back in here for 1 second. Now, how'd that feel? That had to feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
it felt wonderful. It's great for the
How's the pie taste?
Pretty refreshing. Well, thanks a lot. You raised a lot of money for Make-A-Wish.
Off to detention he goes.
Yeah. Well, we have another pie throwing. Come on in, guys, our next contestants. Okay, and what's going on here? Who's the pie thrower and who's the receiver? I can't tell.
I'm the receiver.
You're the receiver. And how many tickets did you have to pay to get this?
Just one.
Just one. One lucky ticket. That's great. Okay, so how do you feel? You a little nervous?
Bring it on.
Okay, bring it on. Why don't you go
Bring it
ahead? We'll
on.
give you a countdown.
Once again, we're out of here.
1, 2, 3. Oh! Well, it looks like we have quite a mess here to clean up, so we're going to head on out to the curbside with Nick.
Okay, we're still out here right outside the auditorium, curbside drive-through, and we've been actually getting more collections than before, and to up our total collection, we've been trying different techniques, and the thing that seems to work the best is just by saying, donate to Make-A-Wish! Donate to Make-A-Wish! And it's been seeming to work. Hey, wait, here comes someone now. Hey, come on! You have money? We're on the air. No? Do you have a donation for Make-A-Wish?
It's from UMBC. It's from UMBC College in Maryland.
All the students are up.
1524.
Hey, all you seniors might want to consider going there. There's some nice home over the holidays.
Yeah, it's from alumni.
Okay.
TV alumni students.
TV alumni.
Brad Malmberger, Caroline Salmon.
Thank you very much. Okay. Let's send it back to the studio.
Okay, well, we're back.
It's Stacy.
Stacy, and how much money do you have for us?
From photography, we have $25, and from as far as English class, we have $8.35.
Wow.
Great. It looks like you're all ready for Christmas to come, so I hope you have a great Christmas, and toss it on in. Thanks.
Thank you.
Every year, Hartwood Elementary plays an important role in raising funds for our telethon.
They sure do. We're going to go back to Hartwood now and see what they have to do there. Sounds great.
Thanks, guys. Hi, I'm Audrey Marie Massey. And I'm Lauren Weinstein. And we're here at Hartwood Elementary with Mr. Trout's second-year band class and Mrs. Winkler's fifth grade class. And they're going to do a presentation for us. Take it away, guys. Thanks, guys. That was wonderful. Now we have Mrs. Finks, the principal here at Hartwood Elementary.
Good afternoon. We are excited to be able to present our check for Make-A-Wish Foundation. The students of Hartwood have worked very hard. We've had a student auction, popcorn sale, cupcake sales, as well as many things. I also want to recognize Mr. Dan Traw, Mrs. Pat Gallo, and Mrs. Roseanne Wiest as the committee from Hartwood who've worked tirelessly to make this happen. And with the combined efforts and generosity, we have raised $4,000, $4,020. We're proud to have been able to contribute this to Make-A-Wish. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a wonderful donation to help of a wish kid. Now back to you at the high school.
Oh, and we're back. We're back, and it looks like we're going to have a little performance from the jazz band.
We'll get out of your way.
That was fabulous. Thank you so much. I think we're going to go with some more student donations. So come on in, guys. Student donations. It looks like we have some Joanna Studenti and Aaron Hurley. Hi, guys. How much do you guys have?
$55.07.
Wow. Where'd you guys get that?
It's from Mr. Masico's math classes because we have a swear bucket in them. So,
well, that sounds like it's a very good cause.
Good habit breaker, I'm sure,
yes,
too.
Yes, we'll just toss it in there. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We have some more girls. Come on in.
Who do we have here?
You guys want to introduce yourselves?
We're the officers of the Fat Club.
What's the Fat Club?
We eat donuts in Mr. Ness's first period AP history class to ease detention.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty delicious.
Stress relieving to me.
Yeah. And how much money do you have for us?
$30.
Great.
Wow.
How'd you guys just randomly took it out of your pockets? How'd you guys get it?
To pay for the donuts we all donated for Make-A-Wish.
Okay, great. Why don't you toss it in there and have fun eating your donuts? We're going to take some more donations from some guys. Come on in. Looks like maybe the ski club? I don't know.
We're here from Ski Club. I'm John Claiborne. I'm the president. I'm Brian Myers. I'm the special events officer. I'm Tim Veach. I'm treasurer.
Can you tell us what's the ski club do here at Fox Chapel?
Well, we take ski trips.
To where?
To Seven Spragues.
That sounds great. How often do you guys go?
We go about once a week.
Great. You haven't had much luck up there, I'm sure, lately.
No, it's been pretty bad so far this season, but we're hoping for the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Great. And how much money do you guys have?
We have $86, half of which we made through a donation, and half of which we got through begging. So.
Got through begging. Oh, that's good. That's always good.
Why don't you guys toss it in there and have fun skiing? Thanks a lot. Some more donations?
Home base 137.
How much money do you have, and how did you raise it?
19 from Candygram.
Great. What is a Candygram for those who don't know?
We sent cards with candy.
Okay, great. Toss it in. Thanks a lot. Looks like Christina's back with an update. Come on in, Christina.
How much
Well,
is our
guys,
total?
the total just keeps rising. As of now, we have $16,542.77.
Wow. That's fantastic. And don't forget, the telethon isn't over yet. If you're not able to come to our curbside drop-off, the number you can call is 967-2469, and you can donate however much you want.
Okay, it looks like Mr. McFate's back. Mr. McFate, you're our band director here at the Fox Chapel High School, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and who do you have with you here today?
Jeff Jones.
What kind of instruments are you guys playing here?
This is a baritone horn. This is a trumpet.
Are you guys gonna play something for us? Or no? You're gonna make a donation? Okay.
Actually, we're here to let the audience know that the Aetna Veterans of Foreign Wars has agreed to donate another $1,400 to finish out a wish in return for the band to play a concert for them in the spring.
Wow.
That sounds fabulous.
That's fantastic. Wow. Great. What songs are going to be playing?
What songs will you be playing there?
It'll probably be the jazz band playing for the concert, and it'll be a lot of big band and swing music.
Great.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very generous. Thank you. Have a good holiday.
Okay, we take some more donations now?
Hey, who are these goofy-looking fellows coming in?
Yeah, we are the ladies' men. My name is Leon Phelps, and this here is Dion Phelps. Together we are the ladies' men. Yeah, we did a little of benefit show to make some money for Make-A-Wish, because we all know that money talks. I mean, hey, he said that's not appropriate. I mean, money always wants to say bad things. I mean, Bill Clinton, hey. So, we made $176, so, 352 people attended the Ladies' Man show, which made it, pretty good. Okay, we're going to donate the money.
All right, go to a good cause. Thank you.
Great. Those are the infamous Ladies' Men. And now it looks like we're going to head on over to Kerr.
Sounds good.
Hi, we're back here at Kerr, where things are really heating up. Yeah, right now we have two representatives from Mrs. Egbert's class to tell us about their smashing approach to fundraising. Hi, guys, come on in.
Hi, guys.
What are your names?
Mike Zarega.
Okay. So tell us about what did you guys do to raise money for Make-A-Wish?
We crushed cans that the teachers would use, and then Mr. Muller would bring them to the recycling center.
And the teachers also donated money to Make-A-Wish, and they could wear jeans on Fridays.
Wow. How'd you like that, seeing teachers in their own style? How do you think they dressed?
They dressed okay.
Okay. Not as cool as you guys, but okay. So, how did you think of can smashing? Who thought of all that?
Well, I guess Mrs. Egbert's room does it every year, and she took 3 volunteers to do it.
Wow, did you guys do it?
I did it.
You did it? Do you want to show us an example of how you do it? We have some cans here for you to crush.
Put it on the ground like that, and step on it.
Wow.
Wow, that was great.
And how much money did you make by doing this?
About $200.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a great job, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to see us today, too.
Hi, guys.
Now we've got two representatives from Mr. Rimmel's class to show us what they did for fundraising.
Hi, guys.
Hey, I'm going to stand behind. Here you go. There you go. What are your names?
Julie. Cassandra.
And what did your class do?
We help raise money by taking pictures of kids sticking their head
In these holes, okay? And who drew these?
Mr. Balls' class with the help of Michelle.
Wow, okay. Let's see what an example of this would look like. There you go. And so they put their heads in here, and then you would take the pictures?
Yes.
Wow.
Digital camera.
Neat. That's really cool, guys. Was that fun?
Did you like doing that? And you did that all on the computer?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are probably better on the computer than I am. Thanks so much for helping out. How much did you raise by doing that?
About $250.
$250? How much was each picture?
$1 each.
That meant you guys took about 250 pictures. Wow. That's really amazing. Did you have fun doing it?
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to see us, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. And last, we have two representatives from Miss Townsend's class. Hi, guys. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Sarah.
And yours?
Zach.
What'd you guys do? What'd your class do?
We held a bake sale at the holiday fair, and we sold baked goods and we wrapped presents.
Baked goods. What types did you have?
And we did have a raffle, too.
A raffle?
With an Arnold Palmer signed hat.
Oh, wow. I would like that.
A 3D calendar, a video, and a mini boombox.
Oh, that's great. That's so great. Thank you guys for helping out. How much did you guys raise?
About $400.
Whoa, that's amazing. Thanks so much. And save us some cookies. Bye. Nice seeing you today. And that's all we have at Kerr for right now. Thanks so much. Back to the high school.
Thanks, Callie. Thanks, Christine. Thank you. Well, Maria, it sure has been fun. It sure has. But now it's time to turn our mics over to the next set of hosts. Here's Jake Marsico and Samantha Burnett.
You guys did a wonderful job. Thanks a lot.
Well, we're nearing the end of our telethon. Jake and I will be with you until the end today at 1:30.
Those of you that are at home, remember, keep calling 967-2469 and visiting our curbside site until we are done at 1:30. Let's make these last 35 minutes the best.
Here's my dad, Mr. John Burnett, special guest star.
Hey, Jake. Hey, sweetie.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. I brought my cheering section. I have always wanted to kiss my daughter on camera. I would really, seriously like to thank Make-A-Wish for making a dream come true for me, and that is to be here today to host this program with Samantha. So thank you, Make-A-Wish. Thank you, Fox Chapel High School. I appreciate it. And Jake, you're welcome to join the party, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Good to have you.
Me.
You guys have been doing morning announcements, and you've been doing a great job, and you're going to do a great job here on the big show.
Thanks a lot.
Again, the number 967-2469. I had to run downtown and do the noon news, and now I'm back out here with you, and it's great to be here. There is no better cause. There is no better telethon in this area any time of the year, and nobody does it better than the folks right here. Doug Martin, Marty Reed, and all the students at Fox Chapel Area High School. Okay, right now we've got a guest that we'd like to introduce, a good friend of mine, Marcy Garger from Make-A-Wish, and she is bringing along a lovely wish kid by the name of Ivy Patterson from Blawnox. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Marcy. Hi. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. Tell me where you go to school and what your wish was and all that stuff.
Okay, I go to school at Dorseyville Middle School.
With my son.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ride the bus with Eric, don't you?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
good.
okay.
He better be.
He sings, though.
He sings. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
just like his sister.
My wish was a piano and lessons, and I've been doing it for about a year.
Oh, wow. And the piano? You mean you got a real piano?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Now, is that an unusual wish, Marcy? I mean, you get all kinds. That sounds like an especially personal one.
Yeah, it was kind of neat because a lot of the kids wish to go to Disney World or wish for computers, and I think Ivy's was one of the first pianos we've ever done, so it was kind of neat.
And how are the lessons going?
They're doing good. Yeah.
Ivy had her first recital last year.
Already?
Yeah.
Very good. When did you have your illness, and tell us a little bit about it, Ivy, and how you're doing now?
I had it 2 years ago in 6th grade. I had bone cancer,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing very well now. I'm in remission.
Super. You look great.
Thanks.
And you're back in school. Everything's okay. And
Yeah.
still taking piano.
I've been in school for 2 years.
Great.
You've got a full head of hair, too.
Got a full head of hair.
Which
Yeah.
is kind of nice.
Did you lose all of it or part of it, or?
I lost all of it.
Yeah, well, you'd never know. You look fabulous. All right, well, it's great to have you in here today. Anything you want to say to the people about Make-A-Wish or making donations for this event today?
I think Make-A-Wish is really special because of what they do for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, I know you do, and I know the whole community is behind you, and hopefully you'll be giving a piano recital right here at the high school one of these days. If you do, let me know. I'll be here. All right. Ivy Patterson, Marcy Garger, always a pleasure. Good to see you. Everybody at Make-A-Wish, give them our best. And Michelle Atkins and everybody down there.
And wait, now before you leave, 2 representatives from National Honor Society are here to give you a present.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Mike Watts.
Mike.
I'm Sam Suckup.
Sam?
Yeah, and from the students of the National Honor Society, we're going to give Ivy with a little gift basket here. It's passes to Waterworks Cinema and also to Blockbuster.
All right, super.
And we also have a $100 donation from Make-A-Wish.
Hey, fantastic, Sam. Great job. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, Ivy. Good luck. See you, Marcy. That's dynamite.
Yes, it definitely is.
Back to you guys.
Now, Dorseyville has really pulled through for us this year with their successful fundraisers.
Thanks to everyone out there who helped with the telethon this year. You've done a great job.
Now let's go to Dorseyville for our final visit with them today.
Thanks, Jake and Samantha. I'm Amy Breger here at Dorseyville Middle School. Jake's here with the 8th grade student council. Jake?
Thanks, Amy. I'm Jake yet again, now with Tori, Dave, and Pierce, the 8th grade DMS student council. How are you guys doing?
Pretty
That's
good.
What do you guys do this year for Make-A-Wish?
Hi, I'm Tori Barr, 8th grade class treasurer. On Team 8A, Miss Walters' class held an exercise-a-thon. Students collected pledges and exercised for periods of time. They were able to collect over $500. Other home bases collected personal donations.
Thanks, Tori. I'm Dave Progar, the 8th grade class vice president. On Team 8B, Mrs. Shaffeld's home base raised over $200 by showing movies and selling food during lunch. Students had to pay in order to see the movie. Mr. Shiner's home base raised money by raffling tickets to a Penguins game. Mr. Ashball allowed his students to buy the right to chew gum during his social studies classes. They raised a whopping $77.07. A great job was done by all the 8B students. They worked really hard to raise the money.
Thanks, Dave. I'm Pierce Frauenheim, the 8th grade class president. On 8C, Mrs. Piper's home base sold candy to raise money. Other home bases on 8C had personal donations from the students to raise money for Make-A-Wish.
That's great, guys. Now back to Amy Breger and the rest of the TV crew, presenting the final check for Make-A-Wish. Amy?
Thanks, Jake. I'm here with the DMS TV crew and the final total. How much has the school raised?
$4,510.87. We would like to thank Mr. Walensky for all his help and Amy and Jake for volunteering their time to Make-A-Wish.
You're very welcome. It's an excellent cause. Thanks, Dorseyville. You've done an amazing job. Happy holidays to everyone. Back to you at the high school.
Here we are. We have some more student donators. Why don't you guys come on in? Oh, right here. Why don't you guys come on in? Why don't you move right in here?
Come on over here.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Wait.
Can we get the name first?
Someone want to put this up?
Nico. Scott. Joe. Josh. Christoph. Niels.
Thanks.
I've also have a question before we start. Now, Mr. Niels the Beast Snyder, didn't you win your weight class in the Strongest Man's competition?
I can't answer that question, but these can.
That's all the answer. That's definitely all the answer we need, right?
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Now, how'd you guys raise your money?
We held a vote to see the students of FC thought Ken Shamrock or Mike Tyson would win. Who would win between these bad mofos
and it was 25 cents for each vote, and it came out that Ken Shamrock was the winner. So if you're not down with Ken Shamrock, then you're just not cool.
That's exactly what I would say, because I know Ken Shamrock would win. All right, how much did you guys make?
We all raised $9.
Not bad.
Every cent counts.
Thank you. Get in there. Great.
Okay. That way, guys.
That way.
Thanks, Jake. Thanks.
Next, I think we have the Senior Class Student Council.
Come on, guys. Can we have your names?
I'm Lauren Weiss.
I'm John Claiborne.
I'm Whitney LaBeouf.
Kristen Kremser.
Wait, now, Kristen, aren't you one of the producers of this wonderful telethon today?
I think so.
All right. Can we have a round of applause? Well, back to the senior class. How did you guys raise your money?
We raised it through our poinsettia sale, which just about every teacher has heard us come to their room 4 or 5 times begging for money for poinsettias. So
That's wonderful.
and Weiss wants to explain.
We also sold them throughout the community, and many people donated so that we could raise money for Make-A-Wish.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, how much?
We actually, we also put a flyer out in the community, and we actually wrapped people's Christmas presents. You know, it's a busy time of year, so we decided that we'd help out. It's a hard thing to do if you have little kids. So we actually went to a couple houses, Whitney and I, and so, yeah, it was fun. Our total today is $114.
All right.
Great. Thank you very much.
I think we've got some more student contributors. Why don't you guys come on in here?
Megan Natali and company. Let's see.
Now, can I take a guess? Is this possibly the swim team?
Could be.
I'm psychic. Some people say I'm psychic.
Good guess, Jake.
My psychic phone number is 1-800-PSYCHIC-JAKE.
Be sure to call that later. All right, can we get some names?
Allie Bates.
Megan Natali.
Abby. Ashley.
Katie Workman. Laura Carey.
And you're from the swim team, am I correct?
Uh-huh.
Now, how did you guys raise your money?
Walking through the halls and just asking donations.
That's always a
Great.
successful way to do it.
How much did you raise?
$31.05. Something.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. And a hat and all, wow. There are so many great fundraisers every year, and this year is no different.
Harwood Elementary came up with a great idea. I bet they're the only kids that filled their stomachs while making donations.
You're right. Now let's hear from Joshua Wolf, who brings us the details.
Hartwood Elementary put forth enough effort to capture the Traveling Trophy Award on Thursday and Friday, December 17th and 18th. On these 2 days, the school held its second annual children's auction and a popcorn sale. In order to participate in the auction, children had to purchase tickets and put these tickets in the container of the prizes they wished to win. The prizes range from Teletubbies and Beanie Baby dolls to a Cordell Stewart football. Some students had their own special way of donating.
Rosen, and I bought 65 tickets from $13 of rolled pennies for the Make-A-Wish auction.
Students could also purchase boxes of popcorn for 25 cents apiece, but only after they finished eating their lunches. Mrs. Wee spoke about the preparations for Hartwood's fundraisers.
This is actually the second year of our auction. Last year we started out with just 2 of the showcases being filled with some items that were donated to us from some staff members, from parents, we have a special Hartwood friend every year who donates almost $100 worth of items for us, and they're given to the kids. And each of the children, at the end of the auction, we have a few gifts that everybody's name is put into the drawing, and they each get a chance, even if they couldn't give us a donation for it.
Thanks to the donations of the parent-teacher organization and the efforts of all involved, Hartwood Elementary has made a strong push for the trophy.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and we're back here at Hartwood Elementary School. We're now going to interview some kids who won prizes in the auction.
What's your name?
Carolyn.
And what did you win in the auction?
A pillow and a book and a Beanie Baby parrot.
That's great. How about you?
I won a stuffed lion.
Whoa. What's your name?
Kyle Mazur.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
Now, what did you win in this auction?
I won the Princess Beanie Baby.
Whoa, that's great. How many tickets did you put in for this?
I think I only put in like 7 or 8.
I have a question. How much were those tickets?
You could get for $1, you could get 5, and they were 25 cents each.
Great. What's your name?
Jessie Zitnick.
And what grade are you in?
3rd.
Now, what did you win?
The Furby.
Whoa, that's great. Hot new item. You excited?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Carly Toscano.
And what grade are you in?
4th.
Now, what did you win?
I won the Halo Beanie Baby.
Great. Congratulations to all of you guys who won.
Hi, I'm Audrey Marie Massey, and I'm also here at Hartwood Elementary. Another way that the students raised money for Make-A-Wish was by personal donations. They had a coffee can placed in each classroom, and the classroom who raised the most money per student will win a pizza party when we come back to school in January. And I have from 2nd grade, Mrs. Wilkes' class, the winners. What are your names?
Jamie Cancelbaum and Leah Hostler.
And girls, how much money did your class raise?
$160.25.
That's great. Thank you so much. And from 5th grade, Mrs. Campbell's class, I have
Nathan Planowski and Corey Warga.
And guys, how much money did your class raise?
$139.91.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Audrey Marie. Now, before we go to Curl Elementary for the final time, thank you very much to everyone that helped out with Kerr's donation.
Our telethon could never be so successful without your support. Thank you.
Now let's go back once more to Curl Elementary.
We're really getting into the holiday spirit back here at Kerr. And here comes Santa's Little Helpers from Mr. Baldus' class to tell us about that.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Good.
Having a good holiday season?
Yes.
Okay. Will you tell us your names?
I'm David. I'm Tammy. Nicole.
Rob. Okay, so what did you guys do to help out with these Make-A-Wish kids?
We did raffling. And, yeah, the raffling with, like...
What did you guys raffle off?
We raffled a movie, a hat, and a calendar.
I heard it was someone special's hat. Who was it?
Was
it Arnold Palmer?
Wow.
Yeah. I know my dad would like that. He's a big golfer. What else did you guys do?
We did, but I would like to thank the Damaro family and Miss Gilner.
What, did they donate the stuff?
Yeah, they donated the video, and Miss Gilner helped us with the Fox Box.
Wow, that was really nice. So what is the Fox Box I keep hearing about? Can you help us?
The Fox Box is like a school store where we have supplies where the kids come in the morning and they give money to donate to the Make-A-Wish.
And did you run it?
I was one of the managers.
Wow, that's nice. You guys did, I heard you did a lot of math skills, and so this was all went to Make-A-Wish?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the total for that?
The total for the Fox Box, it was $650.
Wow, that's a lot of money. And how much did the whole school make? All of Kerr. What's the grand total?
$1,723.92.
Wow, that's great, guys. You're helping out some kids who really need it, and they really appreciate it. That was great. Thanks so much. And thank you. That's all we have at Kerr. Back to you at the high school.
Now, all right. Okay, no, wait. You guys are from the Brilliant Market, right? You're all employees there?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get your names?
Scott.
Lally.
Pete.
Jason.
Now, what's the BWO?
Yeah. Explain this to me.
We just work at the Brilliant Market. We work at the Brilliant Market.
Okay, and now I just wanted to say something. The rumors are true. I am part of the BWO myself. Yeah.
The truth comes out.
That's exactly right. All right, now how much did we raise, guys?
We raised $72.57.
And that's great. How do we do that?
Yeah.
Collecting money at the market
and just people just give us money.
It's great. Okay, why don't you dump it in there, and I'll see you later at work. All right, now, here comes TSA.
TSA, that's Technology Students Association, right?
Yeah. Can I get your names?
Yeah, Amit.
And maybe if you have a position, why don't you say that too?
Yeah, Amit, I'm secretary. Will, no position.
Chaz, I'm parliamentarian.
Chris, Sergeant at Arms. I'm Kevin, reporter.
Great.
All right. Now, how did you guys raise your money?
Doing various odd jobs and collecting money.
How much did you raise?
$28. $28.
Okay. Why don't you put that in there, and thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Next group. All right. Who are you guys? Can I get some names?
Greg. Dan. Mike.
And how'd you raise your money?
Just ask for it, really. Anyone at lunch.
All today?
Yeah.
Was
how
it your
much you
pretty
get?
faces that raised the money? Is that it?
I guess.
Must be.
All right. How much did you raise?
$61.
$61.
$61. Wow. You must have very pretty faces.
I'd like to give a shout out to my lover, Tom Reineke.
All right. Thanks a lot. Why don't you put your money in there, and we'll see you later. Now, as I understand, the French Club is next. Why don't you two girls come on in here?
Hi.
I'm Danielle. And I'm Courtney Santali.
And you're from the French Club?
Yes.
And how did you raise your money?
We just had some leftover money from our French cafe, which we held last week, so we decided to give it to Make-A-Wish.
Excellent. Now, how much money did you girls raise?
$75. $75.
$75. All right. Thank you so much to the French Club, and thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Now, I was a pretty good-looking baby, you know?
You are? Well, maybe. But I bet you would have had some stiff competition in Fairview's Beautiful Baby Contest.
Well, we'll see. Let's go there now for our final visit with the Fairview Elementary students and faculty.
Hi, I'm Jay Mercedes. I'm back at Fairview. Jake and Sam, we will be talking about the Beautiful Baby Contest later, but first we have Charlie, Tyler, Katie, and Sarah, and they're going to play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Thanks a lot, guys. That was great. Our next two guests are Miss Jill Andreski and Mr. Kyle Adams. Now, both of you coordinated the Beautiful Baby Contest. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
We did. Jill and I are both new to the building this year, and when we heard about Make-A-Wish and everything goes on here, we just put our heads together and came up with our own idea of what we could do at Fairview Elementary.
Right. What we did is we had all the faculty and staff bring in their baby pictures. We coordinated them together, and we put them in a bulletin board in the building. And the students were then able to vote on who was the most beautiful baby at Fairview.
I see you have a picture of a teacher for us. Is there any significance for this?
This is Mrs. Brashear, and she was the winner of the Golden Binky. She was the one who had the most votes.
I'm sure she's very thankful for you showing her picture across television. That's all from Fairview. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, JM.
Here's John Burnett back to join us again.
Thanks, Sam. We've got some special guests with us right now. While I was down at the station doing the new news, these guys came out, made a big donation, apparently got challenged or accepted a challenge to raise even more money, and have done that. Of course, members of the VFW down in Sharpsburg with us. Let's get your names again, guys.
High Strength Commander.
Howard.
Bernard Levon, President of the Home Association.
Bernie.
Cootie Bob Reithmiller, Hospital Chairman for 26 years.
Ralph DeLuigi, Quartermaster, 709, Sharpsburg.
All right, Ralph. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you being in there. How much, Howard, the first time?
It was $2,000 the first time.
Wow.
And we find out it costs $3,400 for each kid. So we made a challenge with Mr. McVeigh to do a concert for the VA hospital in May. We come up with another $1,400.
Just like that. Oh, my God. Look at you guys. Oh, my God. Here it is. All right. Now, wait a minute. Hold on here. I want to know, how do you go down and raise $1,400 that quick without putting some serious pressure on people? You just twist some arms?
In a way we did, but we're a bunch of connivers, and we've been serviced, and we learned a few things, and we put it to good use for the community.
Well, you certainly have done that. Wow. Our thanks to the Sharpsburg Veterans Association, the VFW down there, always big supporters of this telethon. You have been for many years now, and you guys have outdone yourselves. This is something. Howard?
Glad to do it.
Well,
We
thank
hope
you.
other folks help us challenge us, too.
Pardon me?
We need other folks like us to challenge you.
Absolutely. Let's invite the other posts. Aspinwall's got one, right? I mean, American Legion. All right, well, let's get the Legion in on this whole thing. And Derry McFate now is going to have to bring his band down, right, and play at the hospital, the Veterans Hospital? The Veterans Home.
In Pennsylvania, we have 5 state veterans' homes.
Right.
The VA has nothing to do with it. These is under the Department of Military and Bureau of Veterans Affairs.
All right.
And when that's finished, we will have 238 veterans there. Right now, we have close to 100.
Well.
And we're going to have a spring concert down there for all Pennsylvania state veterans.
And you give each and every one of them our best, and thank them for this check, too. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being in here. Nice to see you,
Thanks a
bro.
lot.
See you, Ralph. Give our best to everybody in Sharpsburg, all right? Thank you, fellas.
Now, some of the students at Hartwood Elementary have prepared a special...
I'm Lauren Weinstein, and we're back here at Hartwood Elementary, where the students are having a holiday sing-along for each other. Each year, during the holiday sing-along, each class has a special song for the rest of the school. Thanks, Hartwood. That was great. Now we're going to Nick Hackler with curbside donation.
Hey, we're concluding it out here. We're done for the day with our curbside drive-through. We've made a total of a little over $295, and for being our first year, that was a really big success, and we want to thank everybody that stopped by and gave donations. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot, Nick. Come on in, guys. Come on in here.
That's a very scary mask.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
We are the Student Coalition Against Mathematics. We have raised $23.03.
Wow. I want to join this because, I'm not a big math fan myself.
Alrighty, thanks a lot.
That's great.
Guys.
Come on in.
Put them on the I need later. Go back. Why don't you girls come on in here?
Hi, guys. So, can I get some names? Susan. Stacy. Jessica. Emily.
And how did you raise your money?
This is a donation from the yearbook club.
Great.
And how much is it? $134.
Wonderful.
Wow,
thank you very
you.
much. You next two, come on in here. Now I know Joanna and Myers, my man from track.
Yep.
Now how did you two raise your money, and or what is this for, or what?
We pretty much raided Joanna's locker and got a $20 donation from the security guards.
That's always a great idea.
Interesting way to do it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Hello, Christina.
Hey.
The grand total for today is $26,564.
That's past last year. That's, you know what, already that's more than last year's total. Wow. And we're not even done with our show yet. Why don't you two girls come on in here?
Hi. What are your names?
Kristen.
Melissa.
And you girls are from a club or what, just walking around?
We're from marketing management, and this money's from, we raised $74, and it's from taking pictures with Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Wow,
Great.
thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, come on in here.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Tyler. Doug.
Melissa. And how'd you guys raise your money?
We're from the German classes. We had a German cafe and sold German food.
Yum. Sounds good.
Thank you very much.
$50 from the German club. Yeah.
Come on in here.
Hi.
Hi.
What are your names? Sarah. Brooke. I'm Kim.
And
we raised $43.66 from just walking around. Great.
that's
Thanks a lot.
amazing. I don't think I'd ever be able to raise more than 20 cents from
I
just
know.
walking around, but
Me
come on
either.
in here.
All by yourself. Hey.
What's your name?
Mary. I raised $10 during the sea lunch standing at the end of lunch line.
Oh, wow, thank you very
Oh,
much.
thanks a lot.
Come on in. Whoa, watch out
Watch
for that
the
cable.
cord.
Sometimes it sneaks up on me, too.
Yeah.
I'm Eric, and that's Amelia.
Hi.
I raised $20 from just walking around asking people for money. And my Aunt Sue and my Uncle Ray donated $35.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Aunt Sue and Uncle Ray.
All right, Timmy.
Hey, Tim. Good, thanks.
I walked around with Zach, and I got $39.33.
Wow, thank you. And Nick's here from the curbside. It looks like you're all bundled up.
You warming up now?
No, I'm really cold. But we made a lot of money, so I'm going to dump our, we made about $300 outside curbside, so.
Great.
That's great. Thank you very much. And thanks to everyone who drove up, because it was a great show.
And our thanks to all of you who participated, who donated, and once again, a record total of over $26,000, more than any other telethon of its kind in the state, and we're awfully proud of it.
Wow, that's really something to be proud of.
Yep, you bet. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
Make-A-Wish.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, that's right. And tomorrow morning on Wish Radio, the donation will be presented officially, and the total will be announced. And we'll give it a plug on the noon news tomorrow on KDKA-TV.
Alrighty.
And we've got one more event, right?
We've had such a successful telethon. We could not have done it without a lot of help.
First, we'd like to thank Superintendent Dr. Fager, High School Principal Dr. Sharito, and Assistant Principals Dr. Fisher, Mr. Conroy, and Mr. Bullard, as well as other building principals.
Well, we can't forget the school board, the borough, township mayors, the district administration offices, and the Make-A-Wish Development Programs Manager, Marcy Garger, who was good enough to come out today. Oh, well, that's you don't need to read that.
Also, special thanks to co-host Mr. John Burnett.
Thank you.
very much.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. Thank you.
As well as District Technology Coordinator Mr. Gusky, high school teachers Mrs. Reed, Mrs. Ropey, Mr. Meehan, Miss John, Mrs. Swergel, Mr. Gass, Mr. Early, Mrs. Kunzelman, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Grimm, Mr. Alexa, Mr. Cannon, Mr. McFate, and Communications Coordinators Bonnie Berzonski and Beverly Schultz.
And other contributing teachers, Ms. Thayer, Mrs. Klein, Mr. Masick, Mr. Brumberg, Mr. Zigo, Mrs. Frederick, Mrs. Banks, Mr. Diefenbach, Mrs. Cavallero, and Mrs. Aitzoff, and the security staff at the auxiliary gym.
And district coordinators, Mrs. DeGesty, I'm very sorry, at Fairview, Mr. Trawl at Hartwood, Ms. Taylor at O'Hara, Mr. Walensky at Dorseyville Middle School, and Mr. Baldus at Kerr.
Thanks to art students Jessica Price-Boberg, Stephanie Olszewski, Megan Baker, Becky Keller, and Denise Bowerly for designing the set while under the direction of Mrs. Smith.
That's all the time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks to everyone.
Thanks for contributing. Bye-bye.